Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to the virtual college fair for all Virginia students, sponsored by the Virginia Association of Collegiate Registrars and Admission Counselors and by StriveScan. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're excited to have you, and we're excited to hear from 5 universities who will be sharing some information about their own institutions. Just a couple of announcements before we get started. You can use the Q&A button, that question and answer button on your screen, to ask questions of our presenters at any time during the presentation. So don't be shy, ask questions of the presenters about their colleges and universities, ask questions about the application process you may have. Really anything related to college admission is fair game there. So use that button. Your camera and microphone are turned off, so the panelists aren't able to see or hear you. So the Q&A function is really the best way to communicate with us. This is just one of many different sessions being offered as part of the Virginia Virtual College Fair. So be sure to check out the full schedule and sign up for some other sessions at strivescan.com/Virginia. Also, this presentation is being recorded, as are all of the other sessions related to these college fairs. So if you want to come back, they should be available within a week. You can revisit this session or check out some of the other presentations that you might have missed. So with that, I'd like to turn it over to our first presenter. We have Chris and Rebecca from Virginia Tech.
Thank you, Josh. Just a moment while I share the screen, and then we'll get started. All right. Hello from Blacksburg, Virginia. Just a little bit. Screen sharing is paused. We'll restart that. All right. Hello from Blacksburg, Virginia. Of course, it's 2020 and everything is going to fail on us at one time or another, but I'm so glad that you're interested in us in Virginia Tech. I'm Chris Thompson. Rebecca Salazar will be joining us briefly toward the end of the session and give you just a brief perspective on the student side of Virginia Tech here. Now, to tell you a little bit about where we're located, we are located in the heart of the New River Valley of Southwest Virginia. We are in a gorgeous location. We're not just a college town, we are a destination. And when your family comes to visit, they are not going to want to leave. Nearby, we have the Appalachian Trail, Blue Ridge Parkway, Claytor Lake State Park with a gorgeous lake and beach area. And in the wintertime, you jump the mountains and you're in the midst of some of the most prime skiing in the Mid-Atlantic region. There is no surprise that Virginia Tech students are among the fittest in the nation. Now, as far as our motto, ut prosim, that I may serve. Everything we do here at Virginia Tech, we do it in service to others. That includes our teaching, our research, and outreach. 2 things we're proud of is our annual Collegiate Relay for Life event, largest in the nation, organized by our students. Over the past 10 years, we have raised more than $6 million to find a cure for cancer. Another thing we're proud of as well is our Corps of Cadets. We are one of 6 senior military academies in the nation, representing all 4 branches of the military. We love our Corps here at Virginia Tech. Hokie Nation is loud and proud, and I'm sure when you head home today, you're going to find someone wearing a Virginia Tech shirt or hat. We are nationwide. We are worldwide. With that said, our Hokies support each other, and our alumni network, employed by some of the most prestigious organizations in the world: Booz Allen, Citibank, JP Morgan Chase, Disney, the CIA, NBC. A close friend of mine works for SpaceX in California, and when he's looking for people to fill his positions and projects, he is an alumni and he's coming to Virginia Tech to hire Hokies, because he knows that Virginia Tech graduates not only graduate with that academic rigor, but they graduate with the practical hands-on experience that makes them career ready. Now, when you're looking at our colleges, you have more than 150 majors to choose from. Excuse me. When you add our minors and certificates, that's more than 150 options here at Virginia Tech. Everything from early childhood development, packaging systems and design, all the way into the other end where you can help design a concrete canoe here in our civil engineering program. Now, for our admissions process, we are holistic. That means we view you as an individual and not just a number. Holistically, we're going to look at your academic rigor, so you will self-report. Dual enrollment, honors courses, AP coursework, very important to have you ready for us here at Virginia Tech. Now, we are test optional this year, so no need to take that SATs if you haven't done it yet. Another thing that makes Virginia Tech different is we don't do recommendation letters, we don't do resumes, and we don't do interviews. So you can just check those off your list as well. But we do have an essay section of our application, and we're going to ask you 4 questions that are exclusive to Virginia Tech. And those questions gives us an opportunity to find out a little bit more about you. We want to know more about your service, your resilience, your leadership experience, experience and your long-term goals. Is Virginia Tech a good fit for you? And are you a good fit for Virginia Tech? This is your opportunity to tell us a little bit more about you. But now, why choose Virginia Tech? Well, for one reason, our graduation rate, almost double the national average. Another reason to choose Virginia Tech is we are among the top 50 research universities in the nation. We are the top research university in the state of Virginia for expenditures. Another great thing about Virginia Tech is our graduation rate double the national average. And at Virginia Tech, the starting salary is no longer $60,000. We just got the numbers, and the median starting salary for a Virginia Tech graduate, $61,800. 30% of our students get a $5,000 bonus. Pretty good bank starting right out of college, I can say. Joining me also today is Rebecca Salazar. She is one of our accounting and information systems undergraduates, and she's going to talk to you a little bit more about her interest here at Virginia Tech and why she chose VT. Rebecca, you want to talk briefly about why you chose Virginia Tech?
Yeah, so I chose Virginia Tech because the moment I walked on campus when I did a college visitation, was that I knew this could be home for me. I could find my place and I just felt welcomed instantly, like the community on campus and just the professors and the people, the students, the faculty are just very amazing. And I felt like I could grow and find myself here on campus.
Awesome. Thank you, Rebecca. And with that said, definitely follow us on socials, VT Admissions. Facebook is blowing up over the next several months, and it's gorgeous this time of year in Blacksburg, Virginia. So definitely follow us on Instagram. With that said, thank you for joining today.
Thank you so much. Our next presenter is Tanisha from the University of North Carolina, Wilmington.
All right. Hello, good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for attending this session. My name is Tanisha Young, and I am a freshman admissions counselor here at the University of North Carolina, Wilmington. Also a double alum, so I'm a Seahawk through and through, graduated about 6 years ago from my undergraduate and 2 years ago from my master's degree program from our beautiful institution. We are a part of the UNC school system. So that system includes 17 different institutions. We are not branch campuses of each other, but just all under the state higher education system. So all of us vary in different admissions processes and sizes and what we offer for specific academic majors that you may be interested in. For those who may not be familiar, we are located in Wilmington, North Carolina, which is right on the coast of North Carolina. We are about 2 hours from our state capital, Raleigh, North Carolina, and we are about a 4-hour drive from Richmond, Virginia. We do have an international airport just 10 minutes from campus, so it's very easy for our out-of-state students to commute back home to their home state for any breaks that we have. At UNCW, as I mentioned, we are a beach community as being right on the coast. So we have 3 beautiful surrounding beach areas: Wrightsville Beach, Carolina Beach, and Curry Beach. Wrightsville Beach is our nearest to our campus location, just a 15-minute drive from our campus. So students really get to utilize that after classes on the weekend, participate in a lot of different water activities. Additionally, we have the historic downtown riverfront area, which you can kind of see in this picture here. And that's a great area that has hundreds of different shops, restaurants, and nighttime life for our students to participate in. So there's great things to do on campus and in our Wilmington community. So let's talk about our campus in itself. We are mid to large size, so we just under 18,000 total students. And our undergraduate population within that 18,000 is 14,650. Here at the institution, we do offer 56 majors that you can pursue, 36 master's degrees, and 4 doctoral degree programs. And then here on the screen, you can just see our graduation rate as well as our six-year persistence rate. Here at UNCW, here's a couple of photos. If you don't have the opportunity and you haven't visited before, this is just to give you a little glimpse into our beautiful campus. We are offering in-person campus tours up until November 21st, including now Saturday tours. So if you want to come down for a drive and see our beautiful campus, we welcome you to do so. Here are some additional photos of some of our students active in some of the different classes and our academic buildings here on our campus. As mentioned, we have 56 different majors that are broken down into 4 academic categories: our College of Health and Human Services, our Watson College of Education, our largest academic unit, our College of Arts and Sciences, that includes our arts, humanities, social sciences, and then our Cameron School of Business, which is nationally ranked within the top 30% of business schools nationally. We are known as a coastal university, so we do offer marine biology all the way up to the PhD level, and we have a state-of-the-art private research facility just 6 miles from our campus, right on the Mason-Burl Inlet Coastal Way, and that is our Center for Marine Science. And we have a beautiful virtual tour of that facility if you would like to learn more. At UNCW, student focus is at the core of everything we do within our teaching, research, and service. Every student who comes to the institution has the opportunity to be engaged in applied learning. And this is what's gonna help shape your college experience, what's gonna make you more competitive when you're entering into the workforce after you graduate, as 75% of our graduates are able to secure full-time employment 6 months after graduating. Or if you want to really further your education into a master's level program, 14% of our graduates will go into an educational program after their 4 years here at UNCW. And really what helps shape that college experience is research and discovery. So as I mentioned with our Center for Marine Science, our psychology program is conducting various studies throughout the years that our students get to utilize. And we just opened our own assessment clinic last year. So our students are really getting to work with actual clients in the Wilmington community. We have study abroad. So if you want to immerse yourself in a different culture, we have over 1,000 programs in over 50 different countries. So you really get to immerse yourself, whether it be just 1 week during a spring break trip, or up to 2 full academic years in our longest study abroad period, which is a part of our Cameron School of Business, is our Transatlantic Business School Alliance, where you attend UNCW for 2 years and then a sister school abroad in either Germany, France, England, or Spain, and also earn a degree from that institution. So great experiences for our students. Additionally, internships. A lot of our majors actually require an internship or practicum in order for you to graduate. So you really do have the opportunity to make yourself as competitive and really shape your college experience for your undergrad degree. Here at UNCW, even though we're mid-sized, we do have more of a private school feel within the academic classroom. So average class size is 27 and 18:1 student to faculty ratio. Regarding our campus life, we have over 250 clubs and organizations that you can be a part of, ranging from Greek life, religious affiliated group, career pathways and organizations, performing arts. And then we are a Division I institution. We are a part of the Colonial Athletic Association. We have 19 Division I teams. Little fun fact, one of our alums just won his first NBA championship with the LA Lakers this year, so we're really excited for him. But we also have club sports and intramural sports available. We have a 2-year residential requirement for our incoming students. So if you're coming in as a freshman, it's required to live on campus your freshman and sophomore year. And then if you're coming in as a transfer student, under 60 credit hours requirement for 1 year. We have various different styles that you can choose from and some learning communities. So just classes that are all within the same residential area associated with the specific major that we offer. And lastly, I just want to leave you with some different information regarding the admissions criteria. As other schools, we are test optional this year. I am your admissions counselor for the Mid-Atlantic area. So if you have any questions about our official criteria and what we review, please contact me. We did have an open house. You can go to that direct link. We did do a webinar series specifically about how to apply to UNCW and make yourself competitive. And like I mentioned, I am your point of contact. Feel free to follow our social media and email me directly at youngt@uncw, and feel free to leave some questions in the chat. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Our next presenter is Julia from Nova Southeastern University. Julia, you're on mute. Sorry.
Thank you so much. Sorry about that. So just so that you guys know, I am Julia Severance from Nova Southeastern University. We are a private select university here in sunny South Florida. So just to talk a little bit about what we are and who we are definitely research oriented. We have over 225 research projects that range anywhere from coral reef restoration to anti-cancers. We are primarily a graduate and a higher academic level learning institution with over 15,000 students in the graduate and doctoral level and 5,600 undergraduate students here on campus. Because of our incoming class for undergraduate students, our average class size is 17 because we really find it important to have the mentorship and one-on-one support from our faculty and staff for our students. We do have a dedicated career coach for all 4 years. We love this because not only are you going to have to not repeat your story every single time to a different counselor, but that same person is going to know exactly what you want and where you're coming from, and they can choose the classes that you need in order to get to where you want after college. Diversity is one of our core values here at Nova Southeastern University. We have over 50 states. We have 50 states represented in over 100 countries represented around the world. And we love including students from everywhere. We are highly ranked on the Forbes top colleges and US News, and we are very proud, and we continue to go up the ranks every year. So just to talk a little bit about our areas of study, we have quite a few of them, anything from pre-professionals to mass communications and marine sciences. There's a lot to offer here for any student looking to develop their education. We are located in, like I said earlier, sunny South Florida. We're not too far from the beach, only about 15 minutes. We are only 3 hours away from Orlando, which is fun for all you Disney lovers out there, and 1 hour from the Keys. Our average temperature here is 77, which I'm sure for a lot of you guys up there sounds amazing. And we also do a lot of community service for our state here down south. So like I said earlier, we do have a lot to offer for our students. One of the things that is required for our undergraduate is 6 Excel units. This can be obtained through taking a class, studying abroad, doing an internship, or shadowing a professional in your field. And we have many different ways to do that. We tell students all the time that although 6 is required, many students leave here with many more than 6. So talking a little bit about our premier programs, we have our Honors College, which is a great opportunity for students who are looking to develop their skills. And we also have our Razor's Edge program, which is a 4-year residential community with 5 tracks involved. And that's just a great way for you to get involved on campus quickly here at NSU. We also have our dual admission programs, which is great for students who know exactly what they want to do. And we have over 30 of them, and we are test optional as well for not only our admissions here as our undergraduate, but for our dual admissions. And this ranges anything from doctors to lawyers, anything for those professional students who are looking to have a reserved seat in one of NSU's graduate or professional programs. And it's definitely a great way to get a head start on your career. We also have our Fischler Academy. It's a accelerated 3+1 program for our students who are looking through the K through 12 program. And the best thing about this is there's a guaranteed job placement after once you completion of the program. We also have something very similar for our Huizinga Business Innovation Academy. This is for our entrepreneurs out there. This is also, again, a 3+1 bachelor's and master's program. An internship is required for this, and we also have kind of like a Shark Tank version of this where you can pitch your idea to the university and get up to $20,000 in grant money for your business. Talking a little bit about what to do here on campus, we don't have a football team, but we have 17 NCAA double Division II teams. Not only that, we also have free tickets to the Miami Dolphins home game when COVID is not a thing. And it's also great because we get shuttled to and from our home games here at Nova. Over 120 clubs with 99% student participation, which is amazing. And if you don't find something you like here on campus, you can always start up your club with 6 students and an academic advisor. That was all for me. Again, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Our email and our phone number are always up for you guys. I will be your admissions counselor, and I would love to speak to you all one-on-one for any questions you have regarding our premier programs or just what it's like here on campus life and all the fun things that we have. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate your time.
Thank you so much, Julia. And next we have Marshall from Hampden-Sydney College.
Awesome. Thanks, Josh. Let me share my screen. Okay. What's up, everybody? My name is Marshall McClung. I currently serve as Associate Dean of Admission and Digital Media here at Hampden-Sydney College. Graduated from the school back in 2011. I love this place to death, and I'll tell you there is no way that I can tell you all about our 240 plus year history in the matter of 6 minutes. I'm going to do my best to tell you what I can about the things that I think make Hampden-Sydney the special place that it is. If you want basic information about the school, as far as majors, application deadlines, all of that basic stuff that kind of goes in one ear, out the other, go on our website, hsc.edu, and you can find all that info there. I'll put up my contact info at the end of this presentation, so give me a shout if you have any questions about that. Couple quick facts about us. We are the 10th oldest college in the nation. We were founded November 10th, 1775. And when we were founded, our mission was to form good men and good citizens. Our mission statement is still the same today, and it hasn't changed very much in our 245-year history. When we were founded as a college for men, and we have remained a college for men. So we are one of 3 remaining all-male colleges in the U.S. A little bit about our location. We are located in the heart of Virginia. So we're about 2 to 2.5, 3 hours from pretty much everything in the state. If you think of Virginia as a dartboard, we are the bullseye on the dartboard. So we're kind of tucked away in the middle of the woods, but we're an hour from Richmond, hour and a half from Charlottesville, 2.5 or 3 hours from the beach, 2 hours from the mountains. So we're very well situated. But what I think is really important about Hampden-Sydney is we're going to teach you a lot of things while you're here. We're going to teach you to think critically. We're going to teach you how to write well and speak well. But we also think that when you graduate, you should know some people going into the workforce. Maybe people like Kirk Zambetti. Kirk's a pretty good dude to know. Kirk works at a small little cooler company you may have heard of called Yeti Coolers. He's currently the senior VP of sales. Or maybe this guy, this is Ronald Johnson, or Ron John, as I knew him when I was at Hampden-Sydney. He's currently the GM for global basketball for Converse shoes. Maybe Rob Citrone would be a good guy to know. Rob graduated from Hampden-Sydney, started his own hedge fund, got into the finance world, and is currently a billionaire. He recently gave a $6 million gift to the college to help our Compass program, which is our experiential learning program on campus, which I'll talk about in a second. But he's also a part owner of the Pittsburgh Steelers, which is pretty cool. Or maybe this guy. Y'all might be watching this on an iPhone or an Apple device. Lane Ford is currently a creative director at Apple and is part of the reason the iPhone exists the way it does today. Or maybe Warren Thompson. Warren is the founder and CEO of a small little food company called Thompson Hospitality. They're actually the 2nd largest minority-owned food provider in the country, and they provide our food. So we have an alumnus looking out for us. Finally, Jared Ficklin's a cool guy to know. If you're a golf fan, you may have seen Tiger Woods' most recent documentary on the Golf Channel. That's because Jared produced it. He and I graduated together. He's only 30 years old. He's doing pretty cool stuff. I bring all these guys up because we have guys doing very cool stuff in the world, and we also have the 2nd best alumni network in the country, according to the Princeton Review. When you pair those 2 things together, you're going to be set up for a nice life after graduation. I want to talk briefly about our Compass program. That is our experiential learning program. We are going to get you out in the world, and whether that's through internships, through study abroad, or through research opportunities on campus, our guys are getting a very hands-on education. I believe that our rhetoric program is the most distinct part about our campus. No other college does rhetoric the way that we do. We require that all students take at least 2 semesters of rhetoric, and then they pass the RPE. The RPE is our writing exam, where we make sure that all students know how to write well, speak well, and communicate effectively. I want to talk briefly about athletics. About a quarter of our guys participate in the Old Dominion Athletic Conference. We're a Division III college. We have a ton of sports teams here, but we also have about 80% plus of our guys participating in club sports or IM sports. So whether you're on the sidelines, on a home game football Saturday cheering on the team, or you're in Kirby Athletic Field House, cheering on the basketball team, our guys are definitely active when it comes to the sports world. We also are tucked away in the middle of the woods, so we have a lot of outdoors opportunities, whether that's going out and hunting or fishing, one of our 3 ponds on campus, or climbing our climbing wall and high ropes course. There are tons of opportunities for our guys to get out, especially in the times of COVID-19. Our guys have had the ability to either take classes outside or go hike the Appalachian Trail on the weekends. The thing I want to leave you with is the thing that I think makes Hampden-Sydney what it is, and that is the sense of brotherhood that you have on this campus. Hampden-Sydney is not a 4-year degree. This isn't the type of school you come to and you go back for your 5-year anniversary or 10-year reunion. This is a lifelong thing. So the relationships that you form with your brothers here are going to last a lifetime. So whether that's the day that you show up, in the first week of freshman year and you're doing community service around town, or 4 years later when you graduate with those guys that you've built bonds with, those bonds are ones that last a lifetime. I will also say that we do have a good time. Girls are allowed on campus. People always think that we're like a monastery. We're not. Girls are welcome to come whenever they want. We do black tie balls. They typically come for football game weekends. So we do have a good time. Our unofficial motto is that we work hard and we play hard. A little bit I'd like to leave you with. Make sure you get an application in. Again, all of that information is on our website. If you want to see what Hampden-Sydney is like before you come see us in person, go on YouTube, look up Hampden-Sydney Video Tour. I put together a 20-minute video, gives you a great idea of what our campus is actually like. And I would encourage you to go to a new little website we created, swagablog.com. Go check that out. It's pretty cool. This is my contact info, my email address, my cell phone number is down there. This is my personal cell. Give me a shout anytime. Thank you guys so much. Have a good one.
Thank you. And our next presenter is Erica from the University of Kentucky.
Hi guys, thank you so much for having me today. My name is Erica Shipley. I work for the University of Kentucky. I work with all of our Virginia, Maryland, and DC students, and I'm excited to give you some information today. The University of Kentucky is housed in Lexington, Kentucky. We are a large public four-year institution with over 200 majors and minors, over 30,000 students on our campus, specifically a little over 21,000 undergraduate students. Typically, our incoming freshman class is somewhere between 5,000 and 5,500 students, and our mascot is the Wildcats. We have a lot of opportunities for you at the university. So whether you are interested in a major in dance, agriculture, law, we have plenty of options for you to explore. You can see up here some numbers to just kind of get you started with the university. Our student to faculty ratio is 16:1. So we really do, despite the size of our student body, we really try and keep those classes fairly small. One of the things I really try and tell students right from the start is that even though we are a large school, we are always trying to give you opportunities to find community and make a really good seamless transition from high school into college. So that means having learning and tutoring centers right at your fingertips to make sure that you're doing well academically at UK and you're kind of balancing that social life with that academic life. One of the other things we love telling students about is study abroad. That is something that we ingrain in our students right from the beginning. I studied abroad in London, England throughout my time at UK and absolutely loved it. One of the questions I get the most is, what is Lexington like? And I love talking about it because I love Lexington. We are a pretty mid-sized city. So a little over 300,000 people live in Lexington specifically. And we're a really good place to be a young professional too. So if you are interested in having an internship while you're in college, or maybe a part-time job, or just getting some experience or doing some research, we have all of those opportunities for you. The other thing about Lexington is we are the horse capital of the world. A lot of people get a little bit confused when I tell them that if they're not in the equine industry. And I say that because that will really become a part of your experience. We are always encouraging students to go out to Keeneland. That is our local racetrack. And of course, you all know that the Derby is raced just about an hour and a half to the west of us. But we love Lexington. It's a really, really wonderful place to go to college. You can see here just some fun photos. Oh, there we go. Just some fun photos of our campus. Again, lots of school spirit. You'll see everybody wearing blue all the time. We're always encouraging students to attend campus events, career fairs, lots of research opportunities, like I said. And I mentioned this before, but lots of really wonderful traditions. Unfortunately, Rep Arena probably won't look quite like that photo this year, but we are probably the most proud of our wonderful basketball team and all of the awesome school spirit opportunities that it provides. Specific to the DMV area, we have over 500 current UK students from the DMV at UK right now. One of my favorite things about UK is that it's very accessible, so it's very easy to get to by plane. We are surrounded by 3 airports, and 34% of our student body are out-of-state students. So you will meet people from the West Coast, Atlanta, Georgia, Indianapolis, Florida, the 2 Carolinas, and it's just a really, really fun place to meet new people and just celebrate all that. So regarding admissions, our application, of course, is live, and our early action deadline is December 1st. In order to have a complete application on file with us, all you need to do is either fill out our institutional application, which you can find at applyuk.com, or fill out the Common App or the Coalition application, and then submit a high school transcript and your $50 application fee. We are test optional for admissions this year, so you are not required to submit a test score. Kind of as far as what we're looking for in an applicant, we have no minimum GPA or minimum test score requirement. So we do review all the applications we receive very holistically. We always want to make sure that we're looking for a really well-rounded student. So students that have leadership experience, have done some community service, but are of course showing us the rigor of their coursework and taking some of those challenging classes. We definitely encourage students to come and visit us. We have a couple different visit opportunities coming up. So of course we offer tons of virtual options, and we are offering a small number of in-person campus tours as well, which you can find on our website. And we also have a couple open houses coming up too. One of them is actually tonight. So if you're feeling excited about UK, definitely feel free to register. Then we have another one coming up on Thursday, November 12th. Here is my contact information. Super excited to continue working with you guys. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thanks so much.
Thanks so much, Erica. So that was our last presentation, but we have some time left for questions. If there are any questions from the audience, you're welcome to submit those now. But if I could have the presenters each turn on their cameras and just tell us quickly, maybe in 30 seconds or a minute or so, about your favorite thing about your university or college, whether it's maybe a unique tradition that you have, a special program, or something that really makes you a little bit different, sets you apart from other similar colleges. Let's go in the same order. We'll start with Virginia Tech.
I think one of the things that people don't know about our university is on game day in Lane Stadium, you've got 60,000 students jumping, and it's actually reported on the Richter scale as a small earthquake. It's pretty novel.
Cool, thanks, Chris. And the University of North Carolina, Wilmington?
Yeah, a lot of the things that I like about UNCW, some of the specific traditions that we hold each year. So at the beginning of the semester, for the first 3 weeks, there's a lot of those standard traditions that we have. One is called Beach Blast, where we actually rent out a mile of Wrightsville Beach that's only open to our current students. And we have different tables out there, so you get free swag, free food, and just intermingle with all the new incoming students for the year.
Cool. Nova Southeastern?
Definitely. One thing that we love here is the water. We are centrally located, again, 15 minutes from the beach. And so we have a range of scuba diving classes for our students that are at a very discounted rate for not only you guys to get experience to put on your resume, but just to have fun and enjoy yourself and, see what, Florida has to offer you, not only NSU.
Awesome, thanks. Hampden-Sydney, Marshall.
Yeah, thanks, Josh. And sorry, I've got a lawnmower next to me, so if it's super loud, I apologize. But I will say, obviously with our age, we have quite a lot of traditions. So I'd encourage y'all to watch our video tour because I go over a bunch of those in it. But I think my favorite part of our campus, when you visit, we are going, like everyone on campus is going to say hello to you. We are not that college campus where every kid walks with his head down on his phone or with AirPods in. Like our guys are very active on campus. So if you visit, you're going to say hello to a lot of people because our guys like engaging with visitors and engaging with each other. And I think that you don't find too often on college campuses these days.
Awesome, thanks. And University of Kentucky.
Yeah, I mentioned a little bit in my presentation that we are a big school as far as school spirit goes. A lot of that is rooted, I'll be honest, in our basketball team. But what's really cool is that you will really see that campus pride and that sort of community transcend across other areas of campus as well. So whether you're going to a concert or a play or a community service event or an intramural event, you will see students rallying around each other. And that is just something that I noticed right from the beginning of my time at UK, and something that I love seeing when I'm walking through campus is that we really have each other's backs, and it's a great community. And there is just constant school spirit, lots of blue. We really paint the town blue, as some people would say, so.
Great, thank you so much, Erica. So a really great group of colleges and universities you've just heard from. Last chance to answer or to ask any questions. But if you don't have any questions now, I encourage you to Reach out to the admission officers when you do have questions. We love hearing from prospective students, people that want to apply to our colleges. So don't be shy. Email, call, let us know what things that we can share with you. So thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. When you close the window, there will be a link to a very quick 4-question survey. We really appreciate the feedback. Also, this is just one of many sessions happening as part of the Virginia College Fair series. So be sure to sign up for some others. You can go to strivescan.com/Virginia and then check back if there's any you've missed. There will be recordings available on that same website of all of the sessions that have happened as part of this College Fair series. So with that, thank you so much to all of you for attending, and thank you very much to our panelists. We really appreciate you being here, and everybody have a great day.